Hello, good morning. This is going to be section 1.07, Measuring Angles Part 2. Alright, so just like in Monday's lesson, we had segment addition postulate. Remember, two small segments add up to one big segment. We have the angle addition postulate. So one can only imagine what that means, right? What that means is if I have one angle and I combine it with another angle, come on, then that equals one big angle, just like the segment addition postulate. So I have angle ABD, which is this angle, plus angle DBC, which is now this angle, has to equal the big angle of ABC. Now notice I did not name any angle with just the vertex B, because B is shared by multiple angles here, so you can't do that. This is the angle addition postulate. Two angles that share a side, when you sum them together, should give you a big angle. So what do we call those two angles when they do share a side? So notice angle ABD and angle DBC share side DB. When they share a side, they're called adjacent angles. They're called adjacent angles. So what I want you to think about for a second is, think about on a stop sign, it says adjacent traffic does not stop. If you're on a road, okay, here's my car, here's another car, okay, when you're right next to each other, this adjacent traffic will not stop, so it's going to keep going on and on. They share a side, okay, like these are all going the same direction. These cars will be going this direction. So these are adjacent traffic. Okay, they share a side. Same thing with an angle. If they share a side, they're called adjacent angles. So they, let me say, share side and vertex. So they share BD or DB, and they share the vertex B. So they're called adjacent angles. All right, so let's just look at a couple problems that deal with the angle addition postulate. So here's my first one. It says if the measure of angle MNO is 41 and the measure of angle RNO is 92, they want to know what is the measure of MNR. So MNR, if you look at my picture, it's this big angle. Well, the big angle is made up of MNO and RNO. So if I add them together, that angle is 133 degrees. Okay, that is what the postulate is saying. Let's take a look at another one while I remove my annotations. Alright, so in this one, I'm told that FRT is 37, and now I'm told WRF, the big angle, is 53. They want us to find out, what is this angle then? Well, the two small have to equal the big, so I'm going to call this X. So I know 37 plus X has to equal the big angle. So I'm going to subtract 37 from both sides. Borrow. So I get that angle measure, WRT, measures 16 degrees, because 16 plus 37 is going to give me a big angle of 53. All right, let's take a look at another one. This time it's asking for TMF, which TMF is the big angle, so all we have to do is sum up 27 and 63. 27 and 63 is actually 90 degrees. So the measure of angle TMF is 90 degrees. It is now a right angle. And last but not least, let's take a look at this one right quick. We're told XLC is 39 degrees, and then the big angle is 143, so I want to know what the little angle is, CLV. I'm just going to put an X right here. So we have 39 plus X has to equal 143. The two small pieces have to sum to the big piece. I'm going to subtract 39 from both sides. Borrow. So then I get 104 is what angle CLV measures. Hopefully you've learned a lot in this lesson. Please come to the Class Connect Wednesday at 10 o'clock because we will be working harder problems with more variables dealing with this. All right, have a great day. Bye.